Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This week we're going to have a Phoenix review and then a few retirees that we're going to be honoring this week. Also a bunch of just random pawn shop reviews, so buckle up guys, we got lots of videos coming. But today we are looking at Clint Bowyer's 2011 Talladega race win in the Chevy 100 scheme. It was the 100th win for Richard Childress Racing. This is the Elite version. It is flawed, but we'll go from there, and I'll tell you why. So, first things first, something unique about this car, or this in general, this is the hood, RCR 100 Cup Series Victories. It is a magnetic hood. It says Lionel on the back, which makes me think it belongs with this car, but it's also weird because I've never seen Lionel send a hood with a car before, so let me know. I did not get a winner card with this. It's not perfect. As I said, it's kind of flawed, but I got it pretty cheap, so I'm okay with it. But anyway, yeah, hood with this. I don't know if that's supposed to replace the winner card, but there is no winner card in this one. Let's start with the box, and we'll go from there. So on this box here, you see we got the RCC Elite, we got Lionel. It's the basic sleeve and box combo. One of 133, not that many for this 100th anniversary. Oh, it's Chevy's 100th anniversary, but it was also the 100th win. How convenient. I mean, it's the 100 car, so that's kind of cool. But anyway, one of 133. Yeah, that's our box there. Now, let's get into this car, and then I can tell you why it is flawed and why it's okay. So, starting off, this Elite car is extremely expensive. I mean, this in Elite probably sells for somewhere around the I want to say the $300 mark. Maybe no, I might be off there. It might be $280. It's pretty high. I got this car for like $110, $120. But it's not perfect. As you can see, the front wheels don't turn, and they don't turn this way either, not much. This car has been damaged and repaired. Now, again, I got it for enough off this. You can't tell the difference, and it still looks amazing. So therefore, I'm keeping it. You know, that's kind of been my approach to this, is that I am going to keep this car because it's still in great shape. Even though, again, none of the wheels turn, they've been glued back together. I'll explain that when we take a look at the bottom. But let's start with the paint scheme. Down our left side, we've got this black, silver, kind of like Earnhardt-esque kind of colors. Got the number 33 there in red. There you see we got the red skirt down there with the rivets on there. We got Chevrolet 100 Cheerios. See a little bit of stuff down around the left rear. As I said, the suspension won't necessarily work either. I think that's also part of what's been glued. It kind of wiggles, but I don't want to, screw it up and bust it up because it's been patched back together. Chevrolet 100 years. Underneath we do have our fuel cell braces and tethers because, as I said, it is an Elite. Got to get that pop back down. DIN number 62. We got Cheerios on the deck lid there. Up on the roof, we got the number 33. And then we got the roof flaps here. I'll pop one open. There you see we do have the two tethers attached as well. There you see on the wheels, we got the race detail on both the wheels, but as I said, they don't turn. They're solid as a rock. Let's go to the right side, and then we can get to the rest of it. So down the right side, you can see here we got some more details from the rubber burnout. You can see some of that from the exhaust mark. We've got a wheel mark here. 33 again, all the Chevrolet 100 scheme, which is a really cool scheme to begin with. There you see all the RCR numbers and stuff on the right front wheel. Get to the nose of the car. This is where all the good damage is because they pushed each other all day long, so you can see all the different rubbed up damage on this car. You can see it's all beat up front bumper, that kind of stuff. So we got the Impala logo practically rubbed off. You can see all the other stuff that's just rubbed all around the nose here. We got the silver plate for the grill here. Red splitter down there. Chevy 100 on the hood with Cheerios. The hood does open, so we do still have all our functions. Everything opens. Everything does what it's supposed to. There you see our Elite detail with the braces, the tethers, the coolant hose, and all those different pieces and parts in there. And 100th anniversary under the hood there as well. But let's go ahead and take a look at what everyone's probably wondering about, which is the defect. Let me first show this. Window net does pop out. I can put that down. Oops, put it down just like that. And then you can see inside, you got the steering wheel, the seatbelt buckles, all the different details on the Elites. Not quite like the Gen 4s, but still pretty good. Now, let's get on to this. So what happened here is, I'm guessing somebody really, really busted this thing up hard because every single wheel on this thing is pretty much glued. I can see where the axle was glued here. It was glued here as well. There was some glue in there. This was glued up here. It looks like that was kind of beat up and tore up here. That one I can see there's also some glue on. The wheels are locked in place. Again, I think I got 2 cars from this guy on eBay, and they were both very, very broken up. He worked with me really well because they were as advertised, but that meant because there's no card, there's no stuff. The other one was missing a rear axle, that kind of stuff. That I understand. This was like unseen damage that wasn't really noted, so that's where he worked with me really well. So he did a good job. But I mean, again, at the end of the day, this car still looks like it's supposed to when you put it on the shelf and everything. Yeah, the wheels don't turn. These are all locked up. They're solid as a rock. But it doesn't look bad, and that's where I was willing to go ahead and just say, you know what, screw it. It looks good. I mean, look at this. It's still a very nice-looking Elite Talladega Win diecast. I mean, you know, I am missing out on some features on it, but I'm not going to complain because at the end of the day, I got a really good deal on it. I got it less than half off what these are probably normally at. And it's a really nice Clint Bowyer ad for me to have in my collection for my Elite wins. But you know, with all the detail that these Elite wins have, with the bumper bar, the serial plate, all the different wires and hoses, I love this Gen 5 car, and it's like, you know, I really couldn't pass it up. It's just too good a deal. So, you know, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And I said, I haven't had to fix any quite to this degree yet. I'll have to show you. I also got Juan Montoya's 2007 first career cup win in Elite. I've never even seen that car before, so I have no idea what it's worth. But I said it's missing a rear axle, but for $30 I can let it roll. So anyway, let me know your thoughts on this car in the comments below. Obviously, Clint Bowyer will be retiring after this week and going into the Fox booth next year, which should be a really, really fun time. I think it's going to be good for Clint. But, you know, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll talk about Clint Bowyer down there. Subscribe if you're new. I have daily diecast reviews and race reviews and other different content that I put out regularly. So if you've enjoyed, do subscribe and all that fun jazz. But that'll wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Diecast review.